Port Orchard is part of Kitsap County, Washington. If Bremerton Naval Yard or Bangor Sub Base are in your Navy future, here's a few reasons why you should PCS to Port Orchard. If you're PCSing to Naval Base Kitsap, which includes Bremerton Navy Yard and Bangor Submarine Base, living in Port Orchard is absolutely the best of all the worlds. It is 2 exits away from Bremerton Navy Yard and probably 20 minutes away from Bangor Sub Base. Living in Port Orchard gives you the opportunity to use all the facilities on Bremerton Naval Base without having to go very far out of your way to engage in all of the things the Navy can provide for you. One of the best things about living in Port Orchard is the ferry system. From downtown Port Orchard, you can catch a walk-on ferry to places like Silverdale and across the bay to Bremerton. You could even catch a ferry from here to Seattle, allowing you to live in Kitsap County's scenic beauty and work in Seattle. Welcome to Port Orchard's scenic downtown. It represents a little bit of everything that Port Orchard has to offer, from breweries to restaurants to ice cream to small businesses and antique stores. You could find a little bit of everything in this short few historic blocks. Living near the waterfront makes waterfront activities very accessible. Boating, fishing, and kayaking are 3 very easy things you can get into at the Port Orchard waterfront. Port Orchard also has several parks and marinas on the water. So not only does Port Orchard have large lawn chairs on its waterfront, it has several theaters. There are 2 local theaters downtown. First is the Polaris Theater. It is the oldest theater in Port Orchard. It's 100 years old, and they are working for a 2024 reopening to celebrate the centennial anniversary of it. Directly to my left is the Western Washington Center for the Arts, where you can see a variety of shows at any time of the year down here on the waterfront. So one of my favorite things about living in Kitsap County is the scenic beauty. Although most of Western Washington is gorgeous, Port Orchard is 10 minutes to water in every direction, and this is what you can expect when you get there. This is the Port of Waterman. It's a public pier where you can do all sorts of great things like salmon fishing, squidding, photography, kayaking, really any of the maritime leisure activities you can do right off of this public pier. If you want to come to Kitsap, this is absolutely one of the reasons why you should PCS here. One of the best things about living in Port Orchard is the proximity to Seattle. Port Orchard is just a ferry ride away from Seattle, making it easy to access the amenities, entertainment, and employment opportunities of a major city while still enjoying a quieter suburban or rural lifestyle. All right, so behind me is Bremerton Raceway. It is an NHRA 3-track where you can come out on any Friday night in the summer, really 2 every other Friday night in the summer, and have a great time at Test and Tune with your family and your hot rod. $30 to race, $5 to spectate, and you get an evening full of entertainment in the summertime. Every other weekend, they bracket race out here normally. This mom and pop community is always so welcoming. So if you love hot rods and you're PCSing here, bring your hot rod here, come out here and make some fast passes. There is nothing better than coming here and hanging out. Pacific's a little bit more than an hour away from here, and it is not the same kind of mom and pop environment. It's a great track. The prep is wonderful. This venue is gorgeous, and it's a huge stadium. But coming here means a lot more, just to the community and the people that support this track. Another reason Kitsap County is one of my favorite places is it's dog friendly. If you have a furry friend and you want to be able to take them out into the woods on a daily basis and let them get all the sniffs they need and help them exercise some of that extra energy out, there's no better place to be. Most of the trails are dog friendly. Big Pond, A, is right next to the racetrack, and B is one of my favorite trail systems to walk on because it's so open and easy and welcoming, and there's lots of wildlife and smells for your furry friend to have. If you have any questions about a VA loan or Port Orchard, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My Candly and my Linktree are both in the description of the video. If you have something that you want to ask about Port Orchard, leave it in the comments. I'll answer everything there. If you have a VA loan you need my help with, I would love to help. If you want to watch another video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click here. Remember, every watch, like, share, comment, All of that helps us build our community here in Kitsap County. I'm Byron Thomas, a veteran and a loan officer from Clear Choice Mortgage. I can't wait to see you PCS here. Peace.